I mean, it's undeniably reshaped our world, hasn't it? Making everything so convenient.
Absolutely. From daily tasks to complex research.
Yeah, but beneath all that convenience, there's this, like, growing concern,
Yeah.
right? About how much power is held by just a few players.
That's exactly it, which is why today we're doing this deep dive
Into decentralized AI, DAI.
Yes, DAI. Our mission here is really to explore how it's aiming to, well, transform the AI landscape
Transform how?
by democratizing access, spreading out the control, and hopefully unlocking AI's full potential. We've looked at a whole stack of sources to get a clear picture.
Okay, so let's unpack this. We're kind of used to AI being this big brain in the cloud, right?
Yeah.
Controlled by maybe one or two big companies.
Mm-hmm.
DAI sounds like it flips that completely. How does it actually move control and data and processing away from that single point?
Well, what's really fascinating here is that DAI systems, they operate without any single central authority.
No central boss.
Exactly. Instead, you have the control, the data, even the computing power. It's all distributed, spread across a whole network of different entities or nodes.
Okay.
And that's, a huge contrast to centralized AI, which, as our sources point out, has some serious downsides.
Like what?
Well, think about a single point of failure. If that central hub goes down,
Everything stops.
the whole system can collapse. Then you've got massive data privacy concerns just collecting vast amounts of personal info.
Right?
And it can even stifle innovation, when only a few big organizations hold all the keys.
That makes sense. So if centralized AI is like, I don't know, relying on one star quarterback.
Yeah, or putting all your diaries in one central library, like you said.
Right. Then DAI is more like a team sport. Or maybe a beehive. Lots of players working together.
Exactly. A collective effort.
And for privacy, it's literally like keeping your diary at home. Your data stays with you.
Precisely. And this shift, it's not just some small technical adjustment. It's really aiming to create a more open, resilient, and democratized AI ecosystem.
Okay.
By genuinely spreading out that power and control, breaking down those single points of failure.
And this is where it gets really interesting, isn't it? Because these benefits, they aren't just theory. They could actually impact how you, listening, interact with AI, like enhancing privacy and security. Sensitive info stays on your device. It's like keeping your gold in lots of small safes, not one big vault.
And that distribution, it also leads to much better resilience because there's no single point of failure.
Right.
One source compared it pretty well. I thought like a starfish that can regenerate if you cut off a piece versus, say, a spider. Much more fragile.
That's a good visual.
And beyond resilience, DAI enables really efficient use of resources. Think about all the idle GPUs out there.
You mean graphics cards?
Yeah.
In data centers?
Yes. And from crypto miners, even just regular gaming PCs sitting idle. Our sources actually highlighted this startling fact. Analysts estimate there are millions of these idle GPUs globally.
Right.
It's like a colossal, untapped supercomputer. And DAI is kind of uniquely positioned to harness all that dormant power.
Making AI training cheaper, faster.
Cheaper, faster, and accessible on a scale we've just never seen before. It really democratizes access to cutting-edge AI development.
And we're already seeing this happen, right? Like in healthcare.
Definitely. Federated learning is a great example. Hospitals can collaborate on training AI models using their local data.
But without actually sharing the raw patient data.
Exactly. The model learns locally, and only the aggregated insights, the learning, gets shared. Patient privacy stays intact.
Okay, that's huge for healthcare. Or even like your smartphone keyboard.
Yeah, that uses edge AI.
Meaning the AI runs on the phone itself.
Right on your device. It learns your typing habits locally, gets better at predicting what you'll type next, but your personal typing data stays private on your phone.
Pretty cool. And blockchain plays a role in this somewhere.
It often does. It underpins a lot of the security and distribution. Blockchain can provide secure data storage. It ensures data provenance.
Meaning you know where the data came from.
Exactly, where it originated, how it's been handled, and crucially, it facilitates incentivization and tokenomics.
Okay, tokenomics, like crypto tokens.
Often, yes. It sets up the economic rules, the rewards, often using digital tokens for people contributing resources like their idle GPU power or their data to the network.
So, looking ahead, what does this all mean? Is DAI going to completely replace the cloud?
Probably not a full replacement. It's more likely we'll see hybrid models emerging.
Hybrid.
Yeah, so the cloud might still handle the really heavy lifting like training massive foundational AI models.
Oh, yeah.
But then edge AI running on your devices and decentralized networks will handle more real-time tasks, things that need low latency or tasks involving sensitive personal data.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But you mentioned economics. This raises an important question, doesn't it? What new opportunities does this shift create?
That's a key point. We could see entirely new business models emerge.
For individuals, too.
Potentially, yes. Think about data marketplaces.
Yeah.
Places where you, as an individual, could potentially be compensated for contributing your anonymized data to help train AI models.
Wow, that's a massive shift from how things work now, where our data is often just taken.
It really is. It flips the model towards user ownership and potential compensation.
So maybe a final thought to leave listeners with. Imagine a future where AI isn't just this distant brain in the cloud somewhere, but it's all around you on your devices, among your community, woven into the network. And it's done transparently, empowering you as the user.
It's this idea of the next swing toward empowerment at the edges.
Yeah. How could that fundamentally change how you interact with technology every single day? Giving you more control, maybe even a direct stake in the AI future. Something to think about.